Welcome, everyone, to a new deep dive. Today, we're setting off on what our source is calling a really soulful journey across India, no less. It's described as the world's most diverse and colorful land.
It really is.
And our mission today is basically to pull out the key insights from this travel source, give you a bit of a shortcut to understanding this, well, incredible country.
Yeah, and I think this approach, it's great because it helps you get properly informed about India quite quickly.
Right.
The source paints this picture where history whispers from ancient monuments, flavors burst from every corner, and traditions blend seamlessly with modern life.
Love that description.
So the goal is to offer a comprehensive but still digestible overview. You get the knowledge, get it quickly, but properly, by looking a bit deeper, not just scratching the surface.
Okay, let's dive in then. The source starts us off up in North India.
That's right.
Kicking off in Delhi. And it specifically calls Delhi the heart of India.
A significant phrase.
Yeah, it talks about how the old and new live side by side. You've got these grand places like the Red Fort, India Gate.
Icons.
And then the buzzing lanes of Chandni Chowk. Super vibrant.
Yeah.
And the food, you can't miss the street food apparently. Spicy chat, those savory snacks.
The chat's amazing.
Tangy golgappas, the little crispy things filled with spiced water.
Oh yeah, addictive.
And of course, famous butter chicken. It's like a whole food adventure just there.
It really is. And that emphasis on Delhi as the heart, it's important, isn't it?
I think so.
The source is sort of gently reminding us that places like the Red Fort, they aren't just buildings. They're symbols, touchstones of history, Mughal power. They really shape India's story as this melting pot.
That makes sense.
And the street food, too, it's not just tasty. It's like living history on a plate. You can taste the different influences, the layers of the city's past.
A microcosm, yeah. Okay, so from Delhi, where to next?
We head to Rajasthan.
The land of kings, as the source calls it.
Perfectly put.
It sounds like stepping into a fairy tale. You've got the golden deserts near Jaisalmer, Jaipur, the famous pink city, and Jodhpur with its blue streets.
So visually striking.
And the experiences, camel rides, folk music, these grand palaces. The source says it feels royal at every step.
Yeah.
What do you think creates that feeling, that royal atmosphere?
Well, it's interesting because the source suggests it's not just the palaces, right?
Okay.
It's actually woven into the culture itself. You see it in the clothes, the resilience of the desert communities, the traditions they've held on to for generations.
Okay, so it's deeper than just sightseeing.
Exactly. This quick jump from Delhi's sort of ancient layers to Rajasthan's regal vibe, it shows India's diversity, sure, but also this amazing ability to weave, thousands of years of tradition right into modern life. You feel the history, it's present.
Right, it's alive. Okay, so we've had history, food, royalty. Where does the soulful part really come in?
Well, the source then shifts focus, taking us to what you might call spiritual India. Starting with Varanasi. It's described as one of the oldest living cities in the world.
Wow. Oldest living cities.
Yeah. And the source paints this picture. Imagine being on the Ghats, those steps going down to the Ganga River.
The iconic steps.
During the evening aarti, that ritual with lamps and chanting, the source says, bells ringing, lamps floating, chants echoing, it's pure magic.
Sounds incredibly atmospheric.
It does. And the source stresses that this magic isn't just for show. It's tied to this incredibly deep, unbroken spiritual line going back thousands of years.
Right.
That aarti, it's not just a pretty sight, it's a daily act of reverence for the Ganga, the sacred river. It shows how spirituality is just like part of the daily rhythm there, not separate.
Woven into everyday life.
Exactly, a living connection to ancient wisdom.
And close to Varanasi, there's Bodh Gaya?
Yes, Bodh Gaya, hugely important spiritual site.
That's where Lord Buddha attained enlightenment, right, under the tree.
That's the place, the Mahabodhi tree. And the source notes how spiritual seekers from all over the world come here for peace and meditation.
So a different kind of spiritual energy compared to Varanasi?
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point the source implicitly makes. You have Varanasi, which is this vibrant ancient Hindu center.
Right.
And then Bodh Gaya, which is more about introspection, meditation, a global Buddhist pilgrimage site.
So not just one spiritual India?
Not at all. It's a tapestry, really.
Yeah.
Different profound traditions, different paths to peace, all existing there.
Okay, incredible depth. Now, let's head south on this journey.
Down south we go.
The source takes us to Kerala, famously known as God's own country.
Beautiful name.
And it sounds like it lives up to it. all about natural beauty, the backwaters, the houseboats, these incredibly lush green hills.
Yeah, the scenery is meant to be breathtaking.
You can picture it.
Cool.
Sipping fresh coconut water, cruising through Alpes canals,
Very tranquil.
or heading to Munnar for tea gardens that apparently stretch till your eyes can see. Sounds like a completely different planet almost.
It really does. And the source implies that God's own country isn't just about the views. It points to a unique cultural identity there, shaped by its specific geography, the backwaters, the coast, the mountains.
Right, the environment shaping the culture.
Exactly. It's led to amazing biodiversity, a history of trade with the world, which you see in the food, the architecture, even things like high literacy rates. It shows how geography really shapes a place's soul.
Fascinating connection. And still in the south, there's Tamil Nadu.
Yes, where the source highlights India's artistic brilliance.
Showcased in temples, right? Like Meenakshi Amman in Madurai.
Magnificent structures, yes.
Yeah.
Incredible detail and history carved into them.
And then quickly mentioning Karnataka, with Hampi's ancient ruins.
Another shift to these vast, evocative ruins of a past empire.
And Goa, totally different again. Golden beaches with music and seafood.
Right. This swing through the south just hammers home the sheer range within India.
Definitely.
You go from Tamil Nadu's intricate temple art, telling ancient stories, to Hampi's silent, sprawling ruins, whispering of empires lost.
Yeah.
Then onto Goa's relaxed, kind of globalized beach culture. It really shows how each part offers such a distinct slice of history and experience.
Truly diverse. Okay, where does this journey wrap up?
The grand finale, geographically speaking, is the Himalayas.
Ah, the mountains. The source says they're unmatched for both adventure and peace.
A powerful combination.
You can do challenging treks in Himachal or find quiet for meditation in Rishikesh.
Two very different ways to experience the mountain's power.
And then there's Kashmir, often called heaven on earth.
Yes, and the source uses this beautiful image. Picture yourself in a shikara
The traditional wooden boat.
on Dal Lake. Surrounded by snowy peaks, it's nothing less than a dream.
Wow. That does sound heavenly.
And what's key here, I think, is how the journey ends with this dramatic Himalayan landscape. It's such a contrast to the cities, the temples, the backwaters we've discussed.
True.
The source isn't just showing extreme geography, though. It hints at how these mountains have shaped unique cultures, fostered resilience, created spaces like Rishikesh for spiritual retreat, and given Kashmir its distinct, serene beauty.
Right.
It just perfectly captures the sheer scale of India's sea level to the highest peaks, bustling cities to quiet retreats, something for everyone.
So, wrapping this all up, it feels like the main takeaway is that whether you're after history, spirituality, amazing food, or pure adventure, India genuinely has it all.
It really does.
Seems less about just ticking off places and more about diving into these incredibly deep cultural layers.
Absolutely. And that brings us to a really interesting, maybe even provocative thought the source leaves us with. Beyond just the huge size of the country, what's truly mind-blowing is that each state is like a different country,
Yeah, I felt that coming through.
with its own completely distinct flavors, languages, traditions. It really makes you think about how centuries of different empires, unique geographies, various beliefs have created these incredibly distinct identities all within one nation.
So every region is a new discovery.
Pretty much. It means exploring India is never just one experience.
A fantastic point to ponder. And as we close out this deep dive, there's a traditional Indian saying the source connects to this whole journey.
Nice.
Atithi Devo Bhava.
Meaning.
The guest is God.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it really speaks volumes about the welcoming spirit, the deep hospitality you're supposed to find there, a spirit that kind of weaves through the whole experience of this vast, vibrant country.
A perfect way to encapsulate that soulful journey.